Hi, welcome to Crypto Daily, the only channel with one fresh new video every day about crypto. If want to help us grow, please do subscribe, like or comment. Now, without further delay, let us talk today about the top 5 crypto gems on our radar. It is all too easy to think right now that, given the current crypto market conditions, there are no tokens out there that are currently worth investing in, and the truth is this is only partially true. At least in our opinion, this is one of the best times to be on the lookout for the next potential 100x altcoin gems that may not flourish today or tomorrow or next week or next month, but that will have major payouts the next time we hit the peak of the subsequent bull run, which is going to come by the way. In this post, we're going to break down why this strategy, in particular, has worked very well for us. We're also going to highlight 5 great projects that are kind of under the radar at the moment, but that is very much on our radar, because we feel they have tremendous potential. If you have been fans of the channel for at least a year or so, you know how our portfolio is split into 2 parts. We have a total portfolio. These are coins that we huddle with that we're very stubborn about hodling. Then we have a certain percentage that we allocate into what's known as a trading portfolio. These are coins that we trade more freely, and they could be set up as a ratio of maybe 60/40ths, maybe 70/30ths. It depends, but basically, it all comes down to what kind of a trader you are, both short-term and medium-term as well as long-term. What's great about crypto is that there are a lot of valid strategies here. For example, I'm not a day trader. But that's only because I lack the skills to be perfectly candid. I know a lot of other people that have been very successful with a day trading strategy. Whether you're experiencing a bull market or a bear market, all of that madness happens within your trading portfolio, and you really need to be very smart about it. You need to know which coins could pump next, or which coins offer stronger short-term potential, so that you can add them to your portfolio as soon as you see that opportunity. We are hardly just making this up. This is a strategy that has worked really well for us. That's why we talk about those 100x gains on some of our favorites. We're talking about coins like Engine, Crypto.com, Blocktopia, Star Atlas. We've been firm believers at a very early stage in these projects for a reason. And when you combine that enthusiasm, that conviction with some of these portfolio strategies, it's paid off. Whether you choose to have a similar allocation between your trading and your hodling bags, that is up to you, but for the purposes of this post, we're going to highlight 5 projects that we are very excited about. Again, I would describe them as kind of being under the radar right now, and that they're not necessarily getting a whole lot of buzz, but they are on our radar, and I would recommend that you possibly consider them as well. Polkadot, DOT. Our first choice here, point number 1, is going to be a popular one. Chances are you've certainly heard about it before, and again, if you've been reading us regularly, you know that we pretty much can't stop talking about Polkadot. We do have a good percentage of DOT in our trading portfolio. The question is, do you like DOT? What do you think its price potential is? You can check out some of our previous coverage if you're more interested in that sort of angle. But in a nutshell, here part of the appeal is that Polkadot was founded by one of the co-founders of Ethereum, Dr. Gavin Could, and Polkadot is, therefore, a very big and very successful Layer 1 project. If you're interested in learning more about Polkadot really at a pretty bare-bones level, why not check out our 2-minute explainer post? We'll also link to that in the medium below if you're interested. Polkadot had a great year last year in 2021, as did many other Layer 1 chains, by the way. But, as one of the best projects in the blockchain interoperability space, which is a space that we are keeping a close eye on, Polkadot is primed for a big rally, in our opinion, and that's because interoperability is really expected to take center stage in 2022. At present, DOT is up 6.6% at just under $20 on the day. Its market rank is number 9 with a circulating supply of 1.08 billion, which is a very sizable chunk of its total supply that is 1.16 billion. The all-time high was $54.98 set back in November of 2021, and we're looking at a market cap right now of about $21.5 billion. Polkadot is on our radar really for a couple of main reasons. First of all, it's down about 60% from that all-time high that I mentioned, but now is a good time to bag some DOT at a pretty nicely discounted price. Secondly, its fundamentals look stronger than they were back in November 2021 when it did hit that all-time high, and over the last 7 days, DOT has gained close to 10%, which is not bad, and as a bonus, at reason number 3, we love the parachain slot auctions that are going very well and having auctioned off 8 slots successfully when bidders have locked their DOT for quite some time now. For this reason, we do feel that a price squeeze can be expected. To be fair, guys, there are many other reasons that we like DOT, probably many other reasons that you like the project, not only DOT but Polkadot as well. Let us know what they are in your case in the comments below. But for the purposes of brevity in this post, we're going to keep moving along with our list. Once again, we've covered Polkadot extensively. Go back and check our previous posts if you're hungry for more. The Open Network, TON. At number 2 on our list, we have something that you may not have heard of before. Toon coin comes from the team that gave us the Telegram messaging app. Believe it or not, now many of you might think the project is dead because Telegram actually abandoned it in 2020, but the fact is that the project is alive and well. In fact, it's evolving. In fact, Telegram co-founder and CEO Pavel Durov stated in December of 2021, just a couple of months ago, that even though TON coin is now a project independent of Telegram, it is still years ahead of everything else in the blockchain realm, and the number of new wallets created on TON just from the 23rd to the 29th of January grew from about 193,000 to over 202,000. That's a growth of just under 5%. TON, which stands for the Open Network, gives you an idea of what they're going for. This is a Web3 interoperable blockchain, so as we said earlier, blockchain interoperability is expected to trend this year in 2022, and TON could very well be one of the leaders in this space. But their sort of version of Polkadot's parachains to work off the main TON chain, those are called work chains. Like Near Protocol and the future of ETH 2.0, TON uses sharding as a way to scale up the network. It uses both POS proof of stake and POW proof of work mechanism. So basically, it uses POW for mining and POS to run the chain. Let's take a look at some of the tokenomics here. TON is ranked at about number 200 in terms of the crypto markets. It's got a market cap, as you can see, of about $3.2 billion, circulating supply is 1.22 billion with a max supply of 5 billion. We're sitting at a price that is up 2.4 at the time of this recording, and a token price of $2.67. For reference, its all-time high was $5.29 since occurred in November of 2021, just a few months ago. Something nice that puts TON on our radar is that ever since that all-time high in November, including all of December and January, which represented the crypto bloodbath, TON performed pretty well. I mean, yes, it's down, but it bled relatively less than a lot of other projects. It's still down 50% from its all-time high, but it survived in a relative sense reasonably well. Also, we see TON adoption growing as on December 21st Donate, which is a Telegram verified payment service, they accepted TON for the first time. If you're a TON holder, you should probably know that the coin is about to undergo a ticker change. Right now, it is listed as TON coin, but heads up, it's going to soon be changed to just TON. Orion Protocol, ORN. At coin number 3, we have Orion Protocol. This is a project which is all about trading. Their goal is to be a single point of liquidity for decentralized exchanges as well as centralized exchanges, bridges, swap pools, and more. Their Orion terminal kind of works like legacy finance trading terminals, which means you can access pricing on all kinds of exchanges and have a full liquidity source, allowing the trader to trade wherever he or she wants, wherever they may find the best fill price for that particular trade. Orion's market is institutions, large traders, and OTC, that's over-the-counter market makers, and with the best of liquidity options and the best of DeFi, where you just connect your wallet and go, and by the way, most importantly, maintain control of your keys. Orion, at least to us, really looks to benefit as DeFi continues to grow and more institutions continue to get involved. Orion sits in the crypto rankings at approximately number 288. They have a circulating supply of 41.1 million with a total supply of 100 million, so that circulating easy supply math represents 41.1% of the total supply. They're sitting at a price right now of $3.93, which is up just over a couple of percentage points on the day. Get this, their all-time high went as high as 29.25 cents that occurred in March of 21. So they are down significantly from their all-time high, and so very simple. Orion is on our radar due to the institutionalization of DeFi taking a backseat to game and metaverse in these last few months. DeFi, however, will come to the forefront once again in our opinion, and when that happens, so too will Orion Protocol, and so too will its price increase. Rweve, AR. At number 4 on our list, we're looking at Rweve. This is a decentralized permanent web storage solution. So, people can use it to build sites and apps. They can also use it as an archive, so they never have a broken link ever again, or you can rent your extra space and get paid to add your storage to the network if you so choose. Miners here provide proof of access to data, so instead of using up lots of energy in a proof-of-work model, miners are encouraged and in fact, paid to copy and store portions of the database. We really like the decentralized database idea, and unlike some competitors such as Filecoin or maybe SIA even storage, we like the data permanence and archiving features that Rweve offers. As far as tokenomics go, Rweve, whose ticker AR is ranked at about 66 in the total crypto market, circulating supply is 50.1 million with a total supply of just a little bit over that 64.5 million. The price currently, as you can see, is up to 6% on the day and sits at $37.20, and the all-time high for reference was $89.24, which occurred back in November. You're still dealing with a reasonably small project. I mean, the market cap is respectable, but it has room to grow. It sits currently at just under $1.8 billion. Chromia, CHR. Finally, on our list at number 5 for today, we have Chromia, which operates what it calls a relational blockchain, and what that means, in this case, is that they are their own layer 1 blockchain with a layer 2 that's EVM compatible that is also compatible with BSC Binance Smart Chain. dApps that run on Chromia run on their own side chains that connect to the main chain, so they are bringing some of the benefits of relational databases like Salesforce.com, for example, which you may have heard of. This is where you can link names and sales behavior to the blockchain. Chromia sees this as the way to manage data and scale. The parent company Chromaway is a game developer and incubated the successful launch of Mines of Delarnia, which is another project that we've covered in the past. They also just got a new investment of $5 million from TGV4+, which is a VC out of Singapore that's a venture capital firm. The total funding round was $10 million, all of which was raised in January. One of the most popular P2E play-to-earn games, My Neighbor Alice, actually runs on this chain. So, unlike Ethereum or Solana, which have their own issues, downtime, clogged message, and transactions, the game is running perfectly smoothly. About tokenomics, we have Chromia, whose ticker CHR currently sits at number 201 in the crypto rankings. They have a circulating supply of $567.3 million with a total supply also equal to $567.3 million. That are to say their circulating supply represents 100% of their total supply. We always like to see that. They are currently sitting at a price of just over 55 cents. CHR is up 6.7% on the day. For reference purposes, their all-time high was also set in November of 2021, a few months ago. CHR hit $1.49, and as you can see, they have a pretty modest market cap for the time being, given their potential of just over $300 million. For us, Chromia is on our radar for a couple of reasons. One clear reason is that in this bear market, or whatever you want to call it, the bear phase that we're currently facing, this project has successfully raised $10 million, and that's really on top of the fact that nobody's heard about it. So, this is rare. Secondly, these guys bring new innovations to the blockchain with their relational database features, and are using those features to successfully manage P2E games, which are one of the highest growth areas in crypto. I mean, we've been talking about this for months and months if not for more than the last year. Thirdly, they are a top 200 project that most people have never heard of, and they're just quietly building out and building up their ecosystem, which is something we respect. Once again, these are our top 5 projects currently sitting on our radar, probably with the exception of Polkadot. All of these projects are generally also flying under the radar in that they're not household names just yet, but we do feel they have tremendous potential. They cover lots of different parts of the crypto economy as well, such as interoperability we saw with TON Coin and DOT. They also offer features related to decentralized storage. We saw that in Rweve, DeFi liquidity with Orion, or just blockchain platforms for games like Chromia. We have some projects with, $250 million market caps like Orion, as well as the number 10 now number 9 ranked project that's Polkadot with a market cap closer to $20 billion. So really in this list, there's something for everyone. Again, depending on your investment profile and your appetite for risk. So, if you are looking for more crypto bargains, remember that this space is always volatile. Markets will continue to be intimidating. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and push the notifications button.